We need to put mobility curriculums into elementary and middle schools. Introducing simple mobility knowledge and information to grades 4 through 8 children will empower many young children with the keys to help reverse the driving devolution process. The information in this section will explain much of the information and knowledge found in my mobility curriculum. My hope is that schools, PTA groups, police, local interested insurance companies, and concerned parents will see this information and move the process forward. I call it a mobility curriculum because there are big changes in mobility for children aged 8 through 14. They have bigger and potentially faster bicycles, skateboards, rollerblades, wheelchairs, and more. In fact, they have a much greater street presence in general. Younger and younger children are being introduced to smartphones and portable music devices. It therefore makes all the sense in the world for us to talk about separating driving and mobility from electronic devices at this time. If your child is learning to ride bigger and faster bicycles or riding around on the skateboard, etc., make sure you're engaged and have an idea of their skill level, safety level, and where they're going. Also, make sure they're covered for safety equipment. We are talking helmets, elbow pads, knee pads, protective footwear, and more. Safety equipment can save their skin, stop broken bones, and on occasion save their lives. Here's a reality check. Deaths caused by vehicles hitting cyclists and pedestrians are on a major increase. I believe drivers in slower traffic areas such as parking lots or gridlocked city streets are much more distracted than they used to be. The lower speeds in these areas lead drivers to believe they can drive distracted and do less damage if they hit another vehicle. We know this is very unsound reasoning when it comes to driving. You might hit another vehicle at 5 to 10 miles an hour and not do much damage. But if you hit a pedestrian or cyclist at these lower speeds, they are not going to be so lucky. We're also seeing much more use of portable electronic devices by pedestrians and cyclists. Not being able to hear traffic leaves someone much more vulnerable. I talk about cycling because it's the most common form of faster than feet mobility. But again, the information here will apply to any form of mobility, even walking down the street. It is never too early for children to learn skills that can help them see danger soon enough to avoid it. I strongly advise parents to watch the eye scanning, situation awareness, low eyes, and safety zone chapters of the Driving Zone 2 with their children. These chapters relate to many mobile activities such as cycling, skateboarding, etc. Let me explain. Let's take the Driving Zone 2 chapter on eye scanning, for instance, and see how it relates to a child riding a bicycle. Eye scanning is the term we use when drivers use their eyes to constantly scan for danger within traffic situations. A competent cyclist will also use eye scanning to see danger around them in traffic situations. And this is the point. Simply show your children the eye scanning chapter in Driving Zone 2 and tell them this is the same technique and awareness that they should use at all times while riding their bicycle. When it comes time for driving, these same eye scanning skills learned while riding their bicycle will directly apply to driving. I would also encourage parents to watch the Right Seat Commentary Driving chapter in Part 3, Section 3 with their younger children. It is never too early to help children understand how to recognize hazards. The same hazard recognition skills apply to pedestrians on up to cyclists.